Do you know of children with type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure or high cholesterol? Their numbers are much higher than you would imagine, and they're growing. Until a few years back, this was almost unheard of. Blood pressure, diabetes and cholesterol were believed to be problems for middle-aged people. But now data shows that's no longer the case, especially in the UK. Cases of type 2 diabetes in children have jumped by 50% in the last 5 years. And a lot of this is linked to one problem: obesity. What's obesity? Abnormal or excessive fat accumulation in the body. It's a health risk. And in Britain, it's a national emergency. We're talking about child obesity in particular. It's a national emergency in the UK. Look at the numbers. There's a 50% jump in just 1 year. 1 in 7 children start primary school obese. 10% of 5-year-olds are obese in the UK. And in the case of 10-year-old children, more than 20% are obese. This poses a huge problem for the country, and they want to fix it. In fact, they've been trying to fix it for a while now, but nothing seemed to have worked. So Britain has come up with a new solution: a weight loss injection for children. They're selling it as a friendly neighborhood drug and calling it the skinny jab. It will be administered by the NHS, that's the National Health Service, England's publicly funded healthcare system. And this injection is not new. Earlier, it was approved for use by adults. Now it can be given to children too, those between 12 and 17 years of age. Is this the best way for children to fight obesity? Does the jab work? Well, a new study says it does. It was conducted over a period of 15 months. The subjects were 180 children aged 12 to 17. What the drug did was this: it suppressed their appetite. It reduced their body mass index by 16%, which may sound like a good result, but it's also a short-term result. And it's triggered a wider debate on children's health. Must we inject them with medicines to suppress their appetite? Turns out the UK is not the only country trying this. America is already using it. For children of the same age group, 12 to 17, they're using the same injection. They're calling it a game changer. Where does this leave time-tested strategies like exercising and following a balanced diet? Also, how big a challenge is obesity to start with? In our world today, more than 1 billion people are obese. Out of these, 340 million are adolescents and 39 million are children. Which are the worst hit places? Cook Islands, it's the worst hit, with 33% children suffering from obesity. In the US, this number is 23%. India, about 3%, according to data. Worldwide, these numbers are only increasing.
We also see that they're less active, physical activity has gone down, dietary habits have gotten worse.
So there's no denying that this is a major problem. But I come back to the question: are injections the best way to fix it? Is medication the only solution? Remember, this jab does not reset weight gain mechanisms. It only makes you want to eat lesser by suppressing your appetite. So it really does not address the root problems like genetics or lifestyle issues. And there's a clear lack of data. Also possible side effects like nausea, fatigue, heartburn, and a painful condition called acute pancreatitis. This drug could medicalize a whole generation, and that sounds scary. So even if it brings down the number of obese children, we have to ask, at what cost?